Jack O'Neill from the Army Engineer Association YouTube channel. I'm going to give you a short video tour of the United States Army Engineer Regiment's Memorial Grove at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. A nice brass plaque on this big rock welcomes everyone to the grove. And it is late April 2014. So I'm going to walk towards the main part of the grove. I'm approaching the centerpiece, which is the Engineer Memorial, the United States Army Engineer Memorial, to every engineer soldier who's ever served the nation of the United States of America. It's a bronze 9-foot statue of the American Revolutionary War sapper or engineer. He's got a pickaxe and a couple other tools, a fascine tool, and it's actually done remarkably well by a famous sculptor by the name of Andrew Chernak. The Army Engineer Association, as the fraternity of the Engineer Regiment, collected the funds from individual donors and corporate donors, and we designed it, had it cast, and had it erected here. I'm going to move a little closer. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but the Army Engineer Association recognizes this, the sapper, as the Engineer Memorial. And again, dedicated to every engineer who has ever served our nation in its struggle for freedom. And it's the centerpiece of a little amphitheater where engineer soldiers who train here have a ceremony to welcome them into the regiment. They pin on their regimental crest on their uniform. Essayons, the motto of the Corps of Engineers, is well displayed here. And I'll pan it a little bit around. There are brass plaques of engineer soldiers who have won the Congressional Medal of Honor, or correctly termed just the United States Medal of Honor. And then I'm going to take you to the newest element of this. It is the fallen wall to engineer soldiers. The Army Engineer Association again collected individual and corporate donations to create a memorial to young soldiers and Army Corps civilians who fought in the global war on terror starting 9/11/2001 and deployed to Iraq and deployed to Afghanistan. The design of this wall is actually similar to a concrete ballistic protection device called the T-wall, which was used in Iraq. It has steel reinforced bar handles, so it can be easily moved by front loaders and other material handling devices. But this beautiful monument has the names engraved on it. And every April, the Army Engineer Association sadly adds more names to it. There will be a ceremony later here in April that will properly remember these fallen heroes. I'm going to pan around the back because it has two sides to it. I have no idea what this is looking like because I am definitely a rookie video person. But I hope it looks as well as it does in person. It is absolutely a beautiful shrine to our comrades, United States Army Corps of Engineer soldiers. I'm going to pan around some more. There's just some very, very nice inlaid images around this memorial. And then here is another bronze or brass plaque, again announcing this memorial to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice in Afghanistan and Iraq. Now I'm going to pan back out. I told you this was going to be a short tour. I hope you're going to see this museum. This is a World War II museum, and it's a museum chapel, I should say, World War II design. It's part of the United States Army Museum here at Fort Leonard Wood, the new Maneuver Support Center of Excellence. And this is early in the afternoon. Later on in the evening, there will be a formal ceremony in that chapel. And then follow back out to the fallen wall and the sapper to complete the ceremony. So then I hope that gives you a good idea of what this very special ceremonial location for the United States Army Engineer Regiment looks like. And I will provide other YouTube updates at a later date.